Foreign investors continue to invest in Kazakhstan. The investments are made mainly in the renewable energy, construction and mining industries. More details on the investments are coming up soon. Abai's Words of Edification is available in Slovak language. Bratislava became the third European capital to receive the Kazakh poet's books. Aktau joined the list of the most popular travel destinations in Commonwealth of Independent States. The city is mainly popular among foreign bloggers. Kazakhstan continues to increase investment capital in the country. Direct investments worth more than $25 billion were made last year by foreign business people. Over 40 investment projects funded by foreign capital were implemented in various areas such as renewable energy, construction and mining of metallurgy industries. More than half of the projects were funded by investors from the United Arab Emirates, Russia and China. This year, foreign investors plan to fund the construction of lime, soda ash and industrial gas production facilities, as well as gas manufacturing factory in Kazakhstan. The investors also plan to fund the implementation of several large projects in the agriculture sector. West Kazakhstan region is a leader in terms of investment attractions in the fixed assets. A total of 584 billion tenge in investments were made into the region's infrastructure last year, while the volume of foreign investments increased by 43%. Construction of an industrial zone in Terekli district has begun in order to attract investors' interest. This year, 1.5 billion tenge will be allocated. The volume of foreign investments made up 75% of the total investments. West Kazakhstan region has become the first region to reach this indicator in the country. 515 large projects worth 357 billion tenge were launched in 2019. One of the new companies is a cables and wires manufacturing plant. The company produces nearly 50 types of wires. Experts said that domestic products are safer, better and cheaper compared to foreign products. Mostly cable products are used in everyday life, manufacturing and in the construction of new houses. There is an annual production plan which is to convert 1,000 tons of copper into finished products. We plan to deliver our products to Kazakhstan, Russia and other neighboring countries. We manufacture nearly 30% of the required cables in Uralsk. Since the beginning of the year, investors have planned to allocate 27 billion tenge for various projects, including the construction of a brick factory, several greenhouses and a furniture shop in the region. Kazakh enterprises will switch to environmentally friendly technologies. Domestic manufacturers will be given 10 years to carry out the modernization process. This was announced by the Committee on Ecology and Environmental Management of Majlis of Kazakh Parliament during the consideration of the relevant bill. Kazakh Minister of Ecology, Geology and Natural Resources, Makhzum Mirzagaliev, highlighted that the code will strengthen the environmental requirements for new and existing enterprises. Factories and plants in the country will use the modern equipment and will maintain the technological processes to reduce the negative environmental impact. The transition to the best available technologies will begin in 2025. Starting from 2025, the existing factories will have 10 years to carry out the transition process. Startups will be required to begin using the best available technologies starting from 2025, while new and existing enterprises will have a transit term of 10 years. Undoubtedly, this will have positive impact on the state budget. In other words, if we want to improve our environment, we should pay for that. Uzbekistan will provide water for irrigated lands to Kazakhstan during the growing season, stated Uzbek Minister of Water Resources Shavkat Khamrayev. He also noted that Nur Sultan and Tashkent are preparing the intergovernmental agreement for the joint management and use of transboundary rivers. Minister Khamrayev said that within 2 years, the joint working group has resolved many acute issues related to water supply. Uzbekistan has limited the withdrawal of water along the Fergana Valley and carried out the additional water discharge from the Andijan. In order to ensure the additional influx of water into the Bakhri Tojik reservoir during summer, Uzbekistan replenishes the Sirdaya River through annual discharges of more than 500 million cubic meters of water from Andijan reservoir into the river. We would like to once again assure the international community that the Republic will be conducting measures on improving the condition of reclaimed state and increasing the water supply of irrigated lands only by taking into account the interests of all countries in the region.
Всех стран региона.
The Otandastar Foundation has donated a set of computer equipments to a school in Manas village in Shu province of Kyrgyzstan in order to provide opportunity for the students to learn Kazakh language online. The students can learn by having video conferences with teachers in Kazakhstan. There are 240 Kazakh students registered in the school. The school has specialized classes for a number of subjects.
В наше время, конечно, большой прогресс. Я считаю, это в ногу идем со временем.
This is a great achievement. We are keeping up with time. Online learning is a big achievement to us. Distance is not a barrier anymore. I'm thankful to the Kazakh embassy for providing us with this equipment.
Что посольство Казахстана действительно такой жест хороший.
Teachers of the school will learn about Abai from their Kazakh colleagues and share the knowledge with their students.
Наши дети смогут познакомиться с культурой, с поэзией.
Our children will learn about the works of the great Kazakh poet. Films based on his works are available to us, and we have the opportunity to view and analyze his poems. I think it will bring a lot of benefits for the students.
Подробно будут разбирать. Думаю, это польза огромная.
In addition, the Kazakh embassy donated books in Kazakh and Russian languages on Abai's life to the school library. The popularization of reading campaign was launched at the National Library of Kyrgyzstan in Bishkek. The event was organized in conjunction with the Year of Development of Regions, as well as the digital transformation of the country and support for children, as announced by the government of Kyrgyzstan. As part of the campaign, popular Kyrgyz writers talked about the importance of reading and treating books with respect to school children. If we want to see a prosperous country, we should start with children. We should work on the quality of education for children and to improve their social status. It is also equally important not to forget to read to them and to cultivate love for books. The educated generation is the future of our country. I want to become a doctor. I want to help people. In order to achieve that, I need to study well and read lots of books. As part of the campaign, a book exhibition was opened where children's educational books and textbooks are showcased at the National Library of Kyrgyzstan. First personnel of the Presidential Youth Staff Reserve were appointed and have started to work. Among them is PhD candidate Abai Readings, who led the Department of Biophysics and Biomedicine of the Al-Farabi Kazakh National University. Abai has been working in the university for 5 years prior to his appointment. Currently, he teaches biomedicine to 100 students. They conduct hormonal studies, immunological tests, as well as examine the medication made of natural raw materials for toxicity. The scientist said that the development of biomedicine in Kazakhstan depends on the effectiveness of the experiments conducted in this center.
Орталықтың қазіргі кезде біз жалпы жол картасын жасап жатырмыз.
I started by developing the roadmap of the center. We have all the conditions for its implementation, involving modern laboratories and equipment. Therefore, we plan to develop various areas such as chronomedicine, biomassage, herbal medicine, and medical biophysics. These are the main components of biomedicine.
Медицина саласының дамуына үлкен бір күш алып келеді деп ойлап отырмыз.
Aktau has joined the list of most popular travel destinations in Commonwealth of Independent States. Tourstat website added Burabai to the list as well. Today, the demand for tours is increasing worldwide. Bloggers mainly choose the places they have never been to previously. Mangistau region is famous for its historical and cultural monuments. Information and advertising tours are organized from May to September. Last year, on top of visitors from neighboring states, nearly 50 tourists from the US, Japan, and Europe took part in the tours. This year, tourists from Brazil are expected to visit Mangistau.
Жыл сайын 10 шақты 12 Жапония елінен туристер келеді. Олар біздің өңіріміздің барлық
Every year, 10 to 12 Japanese tourists visit all the sites, attractions, cultural and historical sites of our region. They wrote about their journeys and post pictures in social media. We are negotiating via telephone and the internet. One operator from Brazil is trying to bring in tourists. This is how we work.
Біздерге нақты мысал бір туроператор, осы туроператорлар әкелейін, туристерді әкелейін деп бізге сонымен жұмыстарымыз жатырмыз.
Travelers visiting Mangistau region can access the historical and cultural monuments using their smartphone. The QR Mangistau mobile app has been introduced. There are 49 sites including Beket Ata and Shakpak Ata underground mosque as well as the highest point in the region, Ot Pantau. Most importantly, the app can function offline without internet. Information is available in Kazakh, Russian and English. In addition, the interactive map of the holy places of Mangistau has been developed. The map includes 43 facilities that are listed in the map of holy places of Kazakhstan. Information about the history of the holy places, legends, photos and 3D videos can be accessed anywhere in the world. A tourist visiting the site can download the mobile application. There is a nameplate next to the facilities. The nameplate needs to be scanned to access the information about the facilities. Then the tourist can learn about legends and photos related to the facility. Books of Great Abai were donated to the Central Library of the Slovak Academy of Sciences. Bratislava is the third capital of Europe where Abai's works have been brought to. The National Academic Library of Kazakhstan donated 200 books to Bratislava. The books include historical novels, collections of poems, anthologies, and the works of Abai. We are very grateful to the National Academic Library of Kazakhstan. This is a truly valuable gift. This publication is important to us. We hope that the book collection will be of interest to our readers. The gathered people heard Abai's words in Slovak for the first time. Orazali Yerlanula and other Kazakh students translated Abai's 32 words.
Każdy kto zrazi stówki ludzi za sprawiedliwość nie stoi ani za mały prst niego, kto wraci aspoň jedną osobу. Мне сказали, что вот намечается мероприятие, я сразу как об этом узнал, мы начали подготавливаться.
The moment we knew that the event was planned, we started preparing. We spent nearly 2 weeks for translations. It wasn't easy to accomplish. Old Kazakh words used by Abai are difficult to convey in Slovak language. Finding a similar word in another language is difficult because of the richness of Kazakh language.
Использовать Абай Кламаев, Кунесюздер. Вот, у нас богатый язык, из-за этого было очень сложно.
The works of the great poet will be published in another European language. The Embassy of Kazakhstan in Bratislava will present a book of Abai in Slovak language this summer.
В рамках празднования 175-летия Абая будет произведен перевод и слов назидания.
As part of the 175th anniversary of Abai, with support of our embassy, the words and poetry of Abai have been translated into Slovak. We expect that our countries will become closer to each other.
Мероприятие, которое наше новое посольство планирует провести в течение года в Братиславе.
Librarians of Kazakhstan and Slovakia discussed prospects of future projects and expansion of the range of cooperation. Kazakh specialists are interested in Slovakia's experience in digital transformation of the books. A small concert closed the ceremony. Students played dombra and sang Kazakh songs. Kazakh diaspora in Washington holds literary evenings dedicated to the 175th anniversary of Abai Kunanbayuli. The events were held to honor the Kazakh traditions and culture as the people live far from their homeland. According to the attendees, each of the meetings has strengthened the feeling of inextricable connection with Kazakhstan. They carefully keep the collections of Abai's works and believe that the words of edification are very helpful in understanding the issues of pedagogy and morality.
Ақ киімді денелі ақ сақалды, соқыр мылқау танымас тірі жанды, үсті басы ақ қырау түсі суық, басқан жебі сықырлап келіп қалды.
Асемпаз болма әрнеге, Өнерпаз болсан арқалан, сен де бір кірпіш дүниеге тетігін таптап бар қалам.